Hi guys, welcome to a new series all about the Hit Squad. Now if you don't know what the Hit Squad is, the Hit Squad was Ocean Software's budget label. So they'd release a game full price, like Batman the Caped Crusader, and this had cost about $9.99. And then about 18 months to 2 years later, they'd release it on the Hit Squad for about $2.99. So the Hit Squad name actually started in 1985 when they sold 1 million. And then in 1986 and 1987 they sold 1 million, 2 and 3. Now it wasn't until 1989 when they started releasing their single games that we know today, and they ran on the Commodore 64, Amstrad and Spectrum up until about 93. But the Hit Squad label itself carried on the Amiga, ST and DOS right up until 1996. Now the Hit Squad has become quite desirable over the last 10-15 years amongst retro collectors, just because of the uniformity of the spines. So as you can see, they're all blue spines with red writing, and the fact that they're all numbered makes them highly sought after as well. Now there are a few exceptions with the spines. So you've got the arcade collection, you've got the movie collection, and you've got the sports collection. And they're all numbered except for Trivial Pursuit and Pictionary. For some reason they didn't want to put them in a specific category. I mean, I would have just, to be honest, I would have just stuck them in the arcade collection, because there are some games in the arcade collection that don't really belong in there. And then you've got The Last Ninja 2, for some reason they put it in the sports collection. And to me that's more of an arcade type game than a sports game. But there is one game that stands out from the entire collection, both on the Spectrum and the Amstrad, and that is the original Batman, the isometric game. And why? Because they've decided to use the Batman logo in yellow as opposed to the red Hit Squad font. So yeah, that's only on the Amstrad and the Spectrum. The Commodore 64 never got this game, so all your Commodore 64 games all look nice and uniform, but on the Amstrad and the Spectrum you've got this sticking out like a sore thumb. Now there's 3 other games on the Hit Squad label that I don't really want to get, because the spines are completely different to the rest of the games. And that's the Fun School games, Fun School 1, 2 and 3. So rather than using a blue spine with red writing, they've just got a white spine with Fun School wrote in different colours. So even though the Hit Squad games were mainly Ocean games, they also released games by other developers such as Activision, Domark and System 3. And another good thing about the Hit Squad games, you can never lose the instructions unless you lose the inlay, because the instructions are all printed on the other side of the sleeve. So this series I'm going to be covering my Hit Squad games, what I've got so far. I've not got a complete set yet, but I have got quite a lot in the last few weeks. So what I'm going to be doing, rather than trying to cram everything into one video, I'm splitting it up. So this video I'm going to be covering the first 14 Commodore 64 arcade collection games. So let's have a look. So there we go, the first 14 games that I own in the arcade collection. Now you would have noticed that number 14, Mikey, was missing. I've not got that one yet, so we skipped that one and went straight to the Vindicator. So in part 2 we'll be looking at the next 14 games in my arcade collection, so keep an eye out for that. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, bye!